Got some grooves going today, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2025 Topps Chrome Day. One of the greatest days of the year for baseball card collectors. How's everybody doing? Been a few days since we did a live stream. Good to see you. Happy to be here. Let's get some good vibes going in the chat right off the bat. What do we want to use? I guess we'll use... Should we use the bat knife? I think so. I think it's a good day. Perfect day for that. We've got Topps Chrome 2025. We're doing hobbies, jumbos, breakers, delight, and we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of Topps Chrome update from 2024 and 2024 Heritage High Number, just to mix up the checklist a little bit. What's going on, guys? Where do we begin? Well, first, I suppose we could begin by me dropping a link in the chat. If you want to join in on a Stryker break, become a slammer. The link is in the chat to join the Patreon group. Join the slammer tier. You'll get notified when I post a break. That's how you join. I provide a link to my website, strykerbreaks.com, where the breaks are sold. You can buy in if you want. We get everything randomized beforehand, and we are good to go. Another thing, one more thing before we get started. eBay store. I'm running a sale in my eBay store right now. Everything's got a best offer option on there. So if you want to support the channel, two best ways to do it. Become a slammer and buy a card out of my eBay store. Helps me turn some inventory. Here we have it. Break number one. Just like that, we're ready to go. The bat knife. When does Bowman draft typically land? We're already looking forward to Bowman draft. Love it. Love it. I liked my boxes. I enjoyed my hobby box and jumbo box. We will pull some big inserts today. Looking forward to seeing what the cool new inserts look like. We'll take this first hobby box a little slow. Pack by pack. Muck City, enjoying Chrome Day. What's up? Kim, rookie. There's Bryce Harper, all etch. Good PC hits. Good hits yesterday. In general. This is not a bad card either. Daniel Schneemann, 99 of 99. A rookie who's playing, who's getting playing time, PT, and it's a green parallel. Guardians hit right away for Troy. We are on mixer number one. What do we got over here? I got the spreadsheet pulled up too. If we happen to pull anything that we want to look up, you just let me know. Happy Chrome Day, Don. GSP, what's up, man? Prism Morel. Skeens, future stars. Corey dropping a $10 super chat to get the good vibes flowing. Love that, brother. Love that. We got 5 breaks in store today. Strap in. We're going to be at it for a little while. Couple of hobbies, jumbo, multiple breakers, delight boxes in each break. Yastrzemski, Blanco. Just ordered some Fanatics Megas. Good choice. Good choice. Fortune 15. I actually like this. I think it looks cool. I like the inserts this year so far. I'm not sick of them yet. Sometimes I get sick of them, the common ones, after pulling them time and time again. That's a nice card. Kristen Campbell. Rookie Refractor. Can't wait for your Chrome Jumbo case to be delivered today. Good luck, James. Jackson Joe, rookie. Went on a little vacation last week. That's why you didn't see me. Went with my family to Muskegon, Michigan, where there's a little place called Michigan's Adventure. It's kind of like a mini Cedar Point. Little amusement park. A little bit smaller than like a Six Flags or something, I think, but still fun. Very affordable for an amusement park. We're still looking for that auto out of here. Are blasters even worth it anymore? Man, did you watch my video? I broke it all down. Anybody who hasn't, you got to watch the video I just made. Everything you need to know about 2025 Topps Chrome. It literally, like, if you have a question and you feel like putting it in the chat, it's probably answered in that video. But in terms of value boxes, yeah, they're good. They're definitely good. I haven't opened any yet, but I got a case coming. And I am going to do a PC case of Topps Chrome Blasters. I'll probably break it up into, you know, a few videos. But here's our autograph, Brandon Lockridge. Padres auto for Jonathan. Get the thumbs up going, ladies and gentlemen. Chat. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're new into the chat, if you're new to the channel, give me a subscribe. I'm going to open up the alert box right now. She's opened up. So if you do subscribe or join the channel, become a member, your name will pop up on the top left, so we all get to see how cool you are. Last pack. Hey, we got a negative. If you watch the video, you will know that negatives are more rare this year, and by quite a bit. I think there was like 600 last year. There's only 400 this year. I'm using chasingmajors.com for my production run. So back to those Fanatics boxes. This is a Breaker's Delight. We're gonna crack this open. We got 3 Breaker's Delights per break, so that's exciting. But back to those Fanatics boxes, man. I don't tell people what to buy, what not to buy, really. I just put the info out there for you, and you can make your own decision. It's not my job to tell you what to do. I just provide information. But I can tell you what I would do and what I do. And I bought a bunch of those Fanatics boxes because they look really juicy. Really juicy. People are scoffing at the price like it's the end of the world. $79.99. Anybody who complains about the current prices, either they're new to the hobby or they just don't get it. Because the prices aren't crazy for this. They're standard. It's what Topps Chrome costs. Always. It's pretty standard. Going back to like 2019, it's about like this. Now, they fluctuate. They go up and down. After release, usually they drop in price a little bit, but not a guarantee. Breaker's Delight has refractors in the beginning. We got 3 refractors. And then we get into some fancy stuff. Youthquake Kobe Mayo. What do we think about the Youthquake design this year? Don, I see those 5 gifted memberships, and I appreciate that, man. Give Don a shout out if you just got one in the chat. What do we think of Youthquake? That is a completely different design this year. I'm okay with it so far. I kind of like it. I like the little seismic waves, the cracked concrete. I like it. Kobe Mayo. We've got base geos, geometrics, and then we've got numbered geos. This is the only place you can get geometric parallels. Diaz to 99. Oh, we got a true in here too. See, on the write-up, it didn't say anything about getting true parallels out of here. Jonathan India to 250. Brady Basso to 99. We got 2 green geos. And here's an auto. Zephyrjan, a gentleman I'm unfamiliar with, but nonetheless, Jeffrey, congratulations. And Mason Montgomery, purple parallel to 250. I would expect at least 1 parallel per Breaker's Delight box. That's another benefit. And then we've got base geos. So these parallels right here are going to be, they should be, the highest value, the most collectible unnumbered parallel because there's the least of them that exist out of all the unnumbered parallels. I'm talking refractor, ray wave, X-fractor. Prism, etc. The only thing that has less, I believe, are negatives, possibly. But those unnumbered geos should be quite collectible. What's a jumbo all about? About to find out. Mr. Joe with a 5-month. Happy release day. Good luck. All good vibes. Was that one an image variation? The Arenado? I thought it might be. Let me check that out. I thought it might be. It looks like an image variation. No refractor on top. So right here it says refractor. If you're unsure about an image variation, the quickest way to look is just see if it says refractor right there. If it doesn't, it's an image variation, but you can also look on the bottom. The last 2 numbers down there are 26 on a base card, and they are 60 on this image variation. So that's cool, you get image variations out of there too. Also, as far as top loaders, people want to know all the time what size top loader. Most of these, if not all of them, are going to fit in a standard 35-point top loader. You will get a case hit most likely, at least in years past. You get like a Authentics, Topps Chrome Authentics case hit, which has got the stamp of approval on there. That'll be probably a 100-point top loader. And go to cardshells.com, use the code Stryker25. That's what it is. Stryker25 is the new code. And if you're going to send any of these away to PSA, use the code Stryker25. Give you $25 off your order. Hurston Waldrip to $2.99. Purple Speckle Auto. Going to Kevin. You like the way the negatives look? Yeah. Yeah, they look pretty cool. We're going to have a lot of cards on the stage. At least we'll have a fair amount. It depends. I'm going to be a little bit picky because we got 5 breaks to go through today, folks. So we got to keep this moving. There's another Skeens, Future Stars, Power Players. The inserts are like throwbacks to the 90s, I think, late 90s. Lawbutt Prism, Mike Burrows Refractor, Yamamoto. Team bag specifically are the Card Shells team bag. Cardshells.com. They're the best team bags. I'm not just saying that. I've tried every single team bag that exists, and the Card Shell ones are the best. They fit everything I need. Cardshells.com. And the soft sleeves as well. Best soft sleeves in the world. The Easy Glide pre-cut corners. We got another negative. Will Wagner. How many negatives on the stage per break are we going to get? Fortune 15 Acuna. All etch, Scooble, Gore, Prism, Whitcomb, Refractor. Casey, I don't know every single autograph that is in the set, but you're more than welcome to look up the checklist yourself. You're on the internet, you could just figure it on out, buddy. I'll teach you how to fish. Type in 2025 Topps Chrome checklist. You could probably find it in a matter of seconds. Jake Elder, White Sox. PCA Future Stars. So the people who are disappointed, there's a Jacob Wilson rookie. Some people disappointed in a lack of Cal Raleigh and a lack of PCA on the checklist. Well, you know, they'll be in Topps Chrome Update. So Topps Chrome Update's going to be a banger this year. There's Churio. Wyatt Prism. There are some questionable choices for the checklist, though. Nolan Gorman. Aqua to $2.99. Going to Tyler. Colton Cowser, Refractor. Here's another auto. This guy again. Are we? Oh, is this our guy? Did we already establish a guy? Zephyrhan. Zephyrhan. I don't really want to be seeing too much of you, buddy. No offense. But I better never see you again. 2 of them. Look at that. Pretty maids all in a row. Jeffrey, I mean, it's something. It's something for you, buddy. The next Mariano Rivera, they say. I'm assuming he's a relief pitcher. Yeah, at least we have Brady Brasso. I know, Evan. Angel Acuna, Brooks Lee. There's a Kobe Mayo refractor. Dylan Dingler. Dingler is very good. Don't sleep on Dylan Dingler, ladies and gentlemen. Gold! Gold Wave. Our first low-numbered boy, Byron Buxton. Diving to make the catch. That is numbered to 50. 49 of 50. Twins hit for Daniel. Mountcastle. And we'll get to another Breaker's Delight box. It's just going to be a lot of hits today. A lot of hits coming out. Right here, right now. Good luck, Derek. Your 6 autos, 4 were pitchers. Yeah, that's usually the case with Topps Chrome, either pitchers or Hype Force members. $100 likes, 400, over 400 in the chat already. Come on, guys. Step it up. Ultraviolet Merrill. The new ultraviolet design. Okay, it's the first I'm seeing of it. I think my initial impression is I like last year's better. I like the giant face and the really like cartoony look to it. I think I like last year's better. The back looks cool. I'll have to see a couple more people. I never typically like the full like 100% in the frame. I usually like a 3/4 from like above the knees. I kind of like that photo size better for a card. I think it's just too small right there. Too small, both of them. Youthquake Sasaki. Adamas to 250. Casas to 99. Geo. Oh, we've got a numbered green Youthquake. Mason Wynn to 99. Cardinals hit for Tyler. And Adam Mazur to 299 is autograph number 1 for the Marlins. Andrew. We got 2 numbered parallels autographs in this, and I think we're going to see some of that. Duke Ellis to 250. A couple of perps. Yankees, Duke Ellis for John. Then our base Geos, Rosarena, Siri, and Vladdy. Got Topps Finest and Archives signature around the corner. I did get some Finest. I haven't gotten any Archives yet, but I will, I hope. We're going to take a little detour. Open up a little 2024 for the wonderful checklist. We've got a hanger box. Hoping to get a good yellow. Well, right up on front is a good card. Jackson Churio. Just like that. Colt Keith. Ellie debut. Ooh. Ooh, Sawa. Gold. That is to 50. 3 of 50. Gold foil. Gold cracked ice. Whatever. Not cracked ice. Gold ice. I forget what these are called. But that is a nice pull out of here. Those cards have some pretty good value. Rainbow foil Foscue. Yellows. Toro and Cannon. Yeah, those Logo Men cards are crazy. They're awesome. That's gonna be a huge card, man. I'm glad they did that. It's so cool. I thought it was a cool idea, having the players wear those gold Logo Man, the award winners, and just like seeing them, it gives them some kind of a prestige. Just seeing them out there with that on there, because you know I watch Scooble all the time pitch, and it's like I feel like it gives them a little bit more confidence too. They're like the king of the league. And then we get those. It's gonna be, you know, I'm not like we get it, but you can get it. Tough pull, really, really tough pull, as it should be. But I think you can get just the patch cards and then patch autos as well. So that's what it said on the checklist. All right, this is 2024 Heritage High number. There's Wyatt rookie. Green Rodriguez. Got a mini Verlander. Rivas green. Imanaga. Jackson Merrill. And Michael King green. Victor Scott rookie and white border. And Chrome Brandon Williamson to 699. Another hobby box. Scooble or Crochet for Cy Young? Oh, Scooble. Easy. That's an easy one. Quick rip this one. We're at that point already. It's time for a quick rip. Emmett Olson in the chat. What's up, brother? Grabbed 2 boxes of Chrome on pre-order day. Just got here and getting ready to rip. Good luck, Emmett. Good luck. Yeah, I don't know if they're still on there, but at noon, Topps had a drop on their website. So if you haven't gotten, I'm sure they're gone already, but Topps Chrome boxes are pretty scarce, man. I know what game they're playing, but as of right now, they're pretty scarce. Topps will offer another allocation wave at some point. And the prices, like, I know you don't want it to happen, but the prices may go up even more after the second allocation. It just depends. Here's one thing that may affect the prices and just the sheer amount of this that's available. I noticed at the National that Topps Chrome is not available for the Wrapper Redemption Pack. If you guys don't know what the Wrapper Redemption is, at the National Convention, if you bring a box of a specific kind of card, Topps has a list of all the different kind of sealed boxes, sealed wax, that you can bring to them. You bring it up to this counter. There's usually a really long line. There's always a really long line because this is such a sweet deal. But you take your box, your sealed box with the plastic still on there, up to the counter, and they will slice it open and take the cellophane off, and then you get a special pack of National cards that you can only get at the National Convention. And those things are just juicy, loaded. The checklist is like really good. You get autographs of all the best young players and stuff out of there. So I noticed that Topps Chrome is not on there this year. So that, when I went a couple years ago, every place sold out of Topps Chrome because everybody was like, oh man, I want Topps Chrome anyway. I'll just take it right up to the table and get my packs. You would be able to sell those packs for $50 to $100 immediately. There's people waiting at the end of the line looking to buy those packs off you for like $50 to $100. So not having Chrome as part of that may limit the scarcity a little bit, but I don't know. Jace Young, Refractor. PCA Future Stars, Brent Rooker, Refractor. Jackson Churio, another gold. Gold Wave, number 2. And it's another horizontal gold wave. Marcus Semien, 6 of 50. We got some golds flowing. Rangers hit for Eric. You missed Gypsy Queen? I know, Farmer's Load. Can we start a support group for all of us that miss Gypsy Queen? I will be the chairman of that group if you want. Gunner. Refractor. Will Wagner. Autograph for Robert. Oh, that's a sweet card. Skeens. Purple Skeens Cup card to 250. Man, I see these grease spots on these cards again. There's a grease spot right down the middle. Don't worry, they wipe right off. Comes right off. Yeah, I put a little elbow grease into it. But they do come off. I think it's the purpose of those is to try to prevent scratches. I would rather have a grease spot on there than a bunch of scratches. So I guess, you know, take the good with the bad. Suzuki. Tiger's going to get Suarez, or would you rather see? I would love it if they got Suarez. That'd be a huge pickup. We have a bunch of lefties on the team. And also our minor league system is full of elite lefties. So, like, we need a power hitting righty, another one, just to balance all that out. So I'd love Suarez. My dream for the Tigers would be an upgrade at 3 spots. Offensively, starting pitching, and relief pitching. They got to go for it. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep Skubal. I would love it, but if we can't keep Skubal, we've got 2 years to win a World Series. This year and next year. And then he's a free agent. So go all in right now. You don't have to give up your top prospects to go all in. You just have to give up some things that have potential. Here's our Youthquake, Angel Acuna. And a parallel Youthquake, Ty Madden. Green to 99 for the Tigers, Bobby. Here's our first gold geometric. It's Hyesung Kim to 50. Nice Dodgers hit for Matthew. River Ryan to 199. And Zebby Matthews. Refractor to 499. Going to Daniel. Adrian Del Castillo. Rookie auto for Jonathan. Some base geos. Logan Webb, McClanahan, and a Wyatt Langford Cup card. All right, let me top load a couple of these. We will review the hits, and we will immediately move on to break number 2. We're just going to keep ripping for the next several hours straight. No stopping, no delays, no fiddling around, as my father-in-law would say. Fiddling around. Just ripping and talking baseball. Baseball cards. Where's your team at? Let's talk about your team in the chat. You want to hear what I have to say about them? I know everything. Except for deep bullpen arms. That's my weakness. Team's bullpen arms. Deep ones. Usually I know the closers. I know all the closers. Most of them. I couldn't tell you who the White Sox closer is, sorry. All right, here we go. You'd rather not discuss the Orioles. I don't blame you. River Ryan to 199, Brandon Williamson to 699, Mason Wynn Youthquake to 99, Tristan Casas Green Geo to 99, Adames to 250, Diaz Green Geo to 99, India to 250, Abasso to 99, Kim to 50, Madden Youthquake to 99, Angel Acuna Youthquake, Del Castillo auto, Zebby Matthews to 499, Refractor rookie auto, some base Geos, McClanahan, Langford, Webb, Jace Young rookie refractor, Jackson Merrill, we got just some base here. Green, Rodriguez, Mini Verlander, Rivas, King, White Scott, Mayo refractor, Jacob Wilson in there, Harrison Bader, base Geos, Schwarber, Reynolds, Mayo Youthquake, Campbell, refractor rookie, Sasaki Youthquake. Wagner rookie auto, Buxton gold wave to 50, Simeon gold wave to 50, Skeens cup card, purple to 250, Uwasawa to 50, Mazur to 299, Zephrahan, 2 of them, Jake Elder rookie auto, Will Wagner negative, Arenado image variation, Gorman Aqua to 299, Duke Ellis to 250, Hurston Waldrop to 299, Ultraviolet Jackson Merrill, negative Vaughn, Lockridge auto, Schneeman to 99, and Montgomery to 250. Break number 2 begins now. Let's start this one out with a Breaker's Delight. I went and saw Superman yesterday with my dad. Got some things to say about it. I guess I'm more of a Marvel fan than DC. However, Green Lantern's one of my favorite characters. He's probably number 2, Wolverine number 1, Green Lantern number 2, and then we can go from there. It was a weird movie. It had a very weird vibe to it. I don't know exactly, like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It wasn't horrible. I wouldn't say don't watch it. It was entertaining, but it was weird. Like it did a lot of things that I didn't agree with. They made Superman basically like a wuss. He just kept getting beat up over and over, and I'm like, that's not Superman. trying to not give spoilers away. Here's an ultraviolet. Be a little more zoomed in. Nope. They're all going to look like that. Mookie. Man, so the design, it needs to be... Here's some recommendations for future years' releases of Ultraviolet All-Stars. Get rid of the border. Zoom this whole thing out. Full bleed border. No border. Full bleed. Zoom that in. Zoom that in. And then that would be great. That's what I would like. Still cool. Mookie. For Jeffrey. Shea Whitcomb, Youthquake, and a gold Youthquake. There's our first gold. Jacob Wilson. That's a big boy. Who's got Jacob Wilson? Brian's got the athletics. Nice hit. It felt like a TikTok video. It was just... Yeah, I like Venom. I like Venom a lot. I have the entire Black Suit Spider-Man series, including Spider-Man 300 in a PSA, or in a 9.8. Adolis Garcia, 2 of 10. Black Geo. Cattell Marte to 199. And this is an exclusive to the Breakers Delight boxes. These cards look great. I love these black and white mini diamond autos. Very clean. Awesome looking. Diaz for Jason. And a Ben Rice rookie auto refractor to 499. There we go. Corey. You see, he paid it forward and got rewarded. So yeah, the Superman, like the very first, this isn't a spoiler because it was in the previews, but the very first thing you see is like a battered and beaten Superman like crashing in the snow. There's no kryptonite involved. He just got beat up. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. And then, like, it went from there. So if I had to grade it, I would say probably like a C+, maybe a B- if I'm being generous. But yeah, I don't really know. I've been thinking about it a lot. The guy who plays Superman, Corn Sweat, he did a good job. He did a really good job. So he's awesome. Jimmy Olsen was good. That was a good character. Good acting. Lex Luthor was pretty good. Pretty good. So there's like good things about it. But the whole like Metamorpho was weird. I like the guy who plays him. The actor who played him. I like that guy. He was in Barry. Good actor. He was like one of the best parts about that show. But the trunks on Superman, nope. They looked horrible. Distracting in a bad way. And also Metamorpho he's just wearing like basketball shorts. That wasn't right either. That just looked weird. The baby, the Metamorpho baby, that didn't fit. That was weird. I know why they did that. It was just a plot device. But they could have came up with something better. It was just weird. So much weird stuff. I don't want to spoil too much. They used the dog too much, yes. They made Lois out to be unlikable for the first half. But then the second half, she was likable. Lex Luthor's girlfriend, that whole thing, she was unlikable and annoying, really annoying. Hawk Girl, super annoying. Not because of the actress, because of the noise she made. And also like a pointless superhero. She was just pointless. Mr. Fantastic was good. And Green Lantern was awesome. Every scene Guy Gardner was in, I was like, all right, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna say? They should have had more of him for sure. I don't know why they didn't, but he did awesome. That was my favorite part of the movie. Anytime Green Lantern was involved. And also the effects, the special effects were really good in the whole thing. So there's pros and cons. I'm not giving any spoilers. saying like a guy was good is not. Dude, I could go way harder. I didn't give anything away really. Just stuff that was in the previews. If you didn't watch the previews, that's on you. He'll be in the Lantern show. Hey, I was wondering about that. I was hoping. I'm hoping he's like the main character for Lanterns. He should be. He's a good actor. He plays that role, that Green Lantern role, really like what my mind would have him be like, pretty much. From reading the comics and just like knowing his style. And the haircut was like, it wasn't too distracting. The haircut can be distracting for people. I mean, dude's got a bowl cut and it's red and it looks weird, but it wasn't super distracting. It was a little distracting, but not super. Yes, I stared at it the entire time, but so I guess it was distracting. But that's okay. I needed something to be distracted by. And there were a pair of things that were distracting in a good way. All Etch Rookie Rush. This is the first one I've seen. What do we think about this? Jeffrey, what do we think about this? I don't hate it. This star right here is a little... like, my focus is going down to that because it's blank. I almost wish there was something a little more to... I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there's just this, like, this blank star right here is a little... draws your eye in. I don't hate it, though. It's not too bad. We'll see, though, after we see a few more of them. What'd you think of Man of Steel compared to this? What did I like more? It's been a while since I've seen Man of Steel. I can't really... I'd have to watch it again, like, soon, and to have a fresh comparison in my mind. But I think I liked it better. The villains were meh. In this one, they were just kind of meh. The girl, I didn't like her. The girl villain. The other villain was better. But not great. Angel Martinez. Rookie autograph. For Doug. Who directed the new one? Wiki. You were complaining about spoilers. You don't even know who directed it? That means you don't care. So don't give me this spoilers nonsense. It's James Gunn. It's only been on every commercial and every billboard and every single thing in the whole world for the last month. Superman's James Gunn. Come on, Wiki, get with the program. Another Breakers Delight. Good way to set up the universe? I disagree. I think it was a uneventful, meaningless way to set up the universe. I left the movie, I entered the movie wanting that. Wanting to be like excited about this new universe. I left the movie not caring and having no emotion really or interest in what's to come, except if it's Green Lantern. And that's only because of my personal bias towards that character. Just being honest. Imanaga Youthquake. Conine to 199, Aqua. Gilbert to 99. Green Geometric. Blake Dunn to 150, True Blue. Here's a... Ooh. Oh. World Series champion Joe Carter to 100. How these are pretty uncommon, I'm pretty sure. We gotta look this up real quick. And are they only available out of the Breakers Delight boxes? That's pretty cool. Terrine. Here, let's look at the rest of these cards. I have the thing pulled up right now. It'll only take me a second. Shugart. Rookie auto. There's Scooble, Base Geo, Renfro, and Quan. All right. Champion. World Series champions. Here we go. Autographs. Got it pulled up right here. Oh, here it is. Oh. Okay, so those are in Breakers Delight, Hobby, and Jumbo only. Not available in retail. And they are... You get them the best out of Breakers Delight. Chrome Legends autos and World Series champion autos come out of Breakers Delight boxes fairly easily. Very difficult pulls out of the other formats. So that's another benefit for the Breakers Delight boxes. One of the things, so they showed a preview of Fantastic Four before the movie, and I thought that was kind of interesting that they would promote something Marvel in a DC movie. Every time that happens, you know, there's been a rivalry for decades between those companies. So they must have paid them a pretty penny. I guess the bottom line is the dollar, so paying them a bunch of money, they'll advertise for you. I don't know, Tyler. Like everybody asks me, like I don't know. I have no input on the checklist. I have no input on anything. I don't know why they wouldn't put PCA or like you only have 300 spots. Now, you could easily go through the checklist and be like, oh, why is this guy in there and not Pete Crow Armstrong? My thought is there's two possible explanations that I can think of off the top of my head. The first one is they started making this and getting the checklist ready last year, like last fall, maybe, last summer. And PCA wasn't very good for quite a stretch there. It was looking like he might not even be a big league player. So maybe that's when they were building the checklist and they're like, this guy sucks. Cal Raleigh, there's no excuse because he was one of the best catchers in the league last year. He should be in there. Nobody thought he was going to be an MVP or PCA MVP potential. I still am of the opinion that those guys aren't going to be MVP anyway, so chill out. They'll probably be in Topps Chrome Update. It's a big mistake from Topps if they do end up being MVP, or is it? You know, the second thing is they just wanted to hold them out for Topps Chrome Update, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's not the big draw. Pete Crow Armstrong, second year card. Cal Raleigh, who knows, whatever year card. Like, no, I would say nobody cares. Nobody would care unless they were actually in the running for MVP with that buyback redemption going on. Just having a base card. Like, they'll get their base card, but it'll just be Topps Chrome Update. Thought Superman was great, but bummed there wasn't any real surprises other than the characters that weren't in the trailer. Superman himself was great. I agree. Green Lantern was great. Mr. Fantastic was pretty good. He was a little flat. Like, you know what I mean? Emotionally flat. But the character and the graphics were really good around Mr. Fantastic. I like the character. I like what he does. I think it's cool. Trout. Suzuki Refractor. Churio Future Stars. Soderstrom Future Stars. Otani. And a negative. We've gotten 3 negatives today. Key Brian Hayes. For Craig. Going to see Fantastic Four tomorrow night. Oh, previewed. Yeah. Good luck. I don't think I'm going to see that one. Ellie De La Cruz. Unless I hear, like, I cannot get past female Silver Surfer. Can't get past it. Sorry. That's not the Silver Surfer I know. And I don't like it. Campero. Rookie auto. I've never been a huge Fantastic Four fan, but I did see the other movies. Usually I'll watch any like mainstream superhero movie. The secondary characters that they try to shoehorn in, I don't care about that stuff, but I don't know. I might watch it like after it's out of the theaters. Just depends. That's an image variation. Bryce Green Speckle. That is a cool card. Russell, nice hit. It's supposed to be the Silver Surfer's wife, right? I don't care who it's supposed to be. It's just not, it does not play well for me. I don't like it. Oh, it's Silver Surfer's sister. I don't care. You lost me. If they could just keep things like normal, that'd be great. Yeah, keep it simple. The kiss method. Keep it simple, stupid. Play it by the books. Oh, but there was a female Silver Surfer at one time in a couple of issues. Yeah, let's use her then. Stupid. And yes, I've seen Ozark, and she's good in that. Doesn't matter. Parallel. Emmanuel Rivera to $9.99. Joey Ortiz, Rainbow Foil, Tyler O'Neill. And a Heritage High number. And then we've got a Jumbo and a Breaker's Delight in break number 2 still. Like the Ballerina John Wick spinoff. At least that's like, you can do whatever you want with that universe, you know? It's not really like this established lore, so do whatever you want with that. I didn't see it. I don't care at all about watching a Ballerina John Wick. Horrible, in my opinion. But whatever. You can do whatever you like, make whatever you want. However, I won't see it. And also, like, most people won't. Pretty sure that movie was a failure. Love John Wick. Watched every movie in the theater. Love it. Love the whole series. But not that. Do you still PC Tatis? I mean, I still have a PC. I'm not actively out buying his cards. Where'd you get your mat from? I got it custom made. I don't remember the website's name. I searched all different websites to get a special big, this is a really big size, and it was the only place I could find that would make this big size of one. Because it's both long and tall. It's wide and and tall, and deep, whatever. So it's like, most of them are only like long ways, but they're kind of thin. And unfortunately, I don't remember the name of the company. I got to get a new one made though soon. The old breaker mat gets dirty from time to time. We got a hit in here. Jeff with a 52-month. Happy Topps Chrome Day, Stryker and everyone. Happy Topps Chrome Day, Jeff. What a day. What a day. What a day. You going to the Natty, Jeff? Stephen Kolek, green. Stroman Aqua. Yamamoto. Schumann white. Jordan Leisure. Green parallel. And a chrome 1994 MVPs, Frank Thomas and Jeff Bagwell. That one's headed to PJ. To 699, numbered Maeda green. George Springer. Game used memorabilia. Blue Jays hit for Tureen. $180 point for this one. I like that, Jake. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet. Real quick. Please hit the like button for the sake of my well-being. And you can know that you helped out Stryker Breaks in a meaningful way just by something that simple. All 5 days. I will certainly get a hold of you if I go, Jeff, but I don't think that's going to happen this year. Next year, though. I have to just get on top of it early because I was too late this year and all the hotel rooms were booked up. That's my bad. Will Wagner again. Look at him. He's coming around. Rookie auto. Lindor, Fortune 15. Donovan. Isn't it funny though, James? It never happens that way. It's only the other way. Brenton Doyle to 99. Green wave. Otani. Devers in a refractor. Another Ellie Future Stars. Jason dropping 10 gifted, yes. Check the chat if you're here right now. Glance down at the chat. See if you just got a free gifted membership from Jason. He's being a generous member of the community today, and we love him. Gustavo Campero, rookie auto. For Gabriel. Langoliers refractor. I know, yeah, that is a small possibility, Jeff. It's still an outside chance of that. You're the first person I'll get a hold of. That would be fun to do it on a whim. I may have to sleep on your couch. I don't know, or just fly home on a red eye. It's only like I don't know, not even an hour flight. Like a 40-minute flight, 30 minutes. Luis Garcia to 199. This is another thing I was thinking about, which you got to think about this kind of stuff. Going there costs me a lot of money. Lot of money. staying here makes me money. So it's just something you gotta think about, you know. It's like a vacation. You know, you gotta spend a lot of money on vacation. It's just part of it. But I'm going on vacation in February. Like a legit one. This little thing that I just did was just kind of like a few days getting away. Somewhat close to home. This is like a mini vacation. Grant McCrae rookie auto. But we got the real deal coming in February. Going to Universal. Staying at Sapphire Falls. It's going to be awesome. Check out the new park. Has anybody been to the new park? Epic. Jackson Jobe refractor. Matt Shaw rookie back there. Has anyone been to Epic Universe? If so, what did you think of it? Yeah, I know. I'm the same way, James. When I go, I don't want to come back. And then I get back. And especially if it's February, like winter, you go to Florida and it's paradise, and then you come back to Michigan in February, you want to throw up. Like, why do I live here? Goldschmidt to $2.99. Epic Universe was awesome, but Crazy Lines, and you had the VIP Speed Pass. Crazy Lines with that, Lucky Peter? Oh, man. My sister went. There's James Wood rookie. Is that the first one? My sister's got like season tickets. She lives in Michigan. She's got season tickets to Universal Studios. Don't ask. She's with a 1-year-old baby. And I don't know. But she told me about it. She had fun. She loves that. So I'm gonna have to pick her brain a little bit more. Now that I've like looked into it on my end, I can pick her brain. But it looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, my friend just went too. But he didn't stay in Universal. He stayed outside the park, which I refuse to do. We stayed at Cabana Bay last time. It's kind of like a lower, like more affordable, but still really cool. Right next to Volcano Bay. A lot of people in Michigan or Disney Universal people, huh? Yeah, dude, last time I went, I was wearing my Michigan hat, like U of M. And everybody I walked by was just like, giving me the thumbs up and like saying "Go Blue," screaming "Go Blue." I felt like I was at home. I mean, people don't do that here, so it's like, even the bartender, man. There's like a beach bar, and the guy saw my hat, and we just had a long conversation. This is back when Harbaugh was there still. A lot of people from Michigan go to Florida. Call them snowbirds. They go to Florida in the winter. Come back up north in the summer. Doing great, Jack. Need to go to the ESPN Sports Hotel. I mean, I'd like it, but this is a family vacation, you know, so my daughter probably wouldn't care at all. I want somewhere where she's going to have fun. That's all I care about is, like, is she going to have fun? Is she going to, like the experience? Oh, what the heck is this? Whoa. Oh, my gosh. That's sweet. James Wood. Shadow Etch? Shadow Etch, I think they call that. Hold on. Shadow Etch. High-end. That would be a high-end insert. Oh, yeah. Shadow Etch. That is a sweet card. And it's James Wood, the best one you can get. Pretty tough pull. If I remember right, I can pull up the print runs if you guys are interested too. We can talk print runs while we're ripping. That is a banger. Frederic! Yes! Look at that stand. Goes perfectly too. Amazing. Amazing color correlation. But that's not the best. I mean, we got 2 autos coming out of here too. Alcantara and a gold. Tarek Skubal. 23 of 50. Gold geometric. Bobby. O'Neal Cruz to 299. T. Fitz to 99. Ty France to 250. Like right here. You could have got rid of Ty France and put Big Dumper in there. Teodosio. Teodosio. Everybody's favorite angel. Gabriel. Tyler Locklear, rookie auto. For Kurt. Oh, we got a bonus autograph. Free auto. Amador, Mini Diamond. I was wondering if we would see free autos occasionally, and we did. Instead of the base Geo, we got a free auto. We'll take that. That was a weird box. Bit of a strange box there, but a good one. Strange in a good way. Warborn, first live stream I've been able to catch. Well, thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out for the live. We're having a great time. Oh, it's such a great day. I could not sleep last night. I tell you guys all the time, like when there's a big release, I can't sleep the night before. I was like tossing and turning. All I could think about was this. Also, I got some Emanate that we can rip. That stuff was so cool. I had to get some. I'm gonna open up some more for myself too. I can't get too crazy, but I'm definitely gonna open up maybe 1 or 2 more for myself. I want to open up like a whole case, but don't let me do that. Don't let me do that, and don't tell my wife. No, she doesn't care. But those are perfect for my man cave. I got just the spot for like a bunch of them, big line of them. But yeah, we're gonna do some Emanate rips coming soon. So join the Patreon tier, Slammer tier on Patreon, if you want to get in on the breaks. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Each break's had a ultraviolet so far. That's cool. You can't afford Chrome? You have Blaster Box if you really want to. Those aren't... I mean, if you can't afford a Blaster Box, you might be in the wrong hobby. And blasters are good. It's not like... Dude, those are value boxes. They're called value boxes for a reason. They're the best value. You get tons of parallels out of there. So don't think that just because it's a retail format or something that it's not worth opening or it's not good. Dude, for my PC, like, yeah, I open up a jumbo and a hobby for the channel, show it off, get, you know, just to let people know like what's in those formats. But for the majority of my PC, I'm gonna be opening retail value boxes and Fanatics boxes. Campero Auto, Kim All-Etch Rookie Rush, Key Bryan Negative, Shugart Auto, Joe Carter World Series Champion, Angel Martinez, Marte to 199, Jacob Wilson Gold Youthquake, Adolis Garcia 2 of 10, Black Geometric, Ty France to 250, T Fitz to 99, O'Neal Cruz to 99, Scooble to 50, Gold, Alcantara Youthquake, and Duhar Base Geo, Amador Mini Diamond Rookie Auto, Locklear Auto, Teodosio. Finally got a James Wood base. Goldschmidt to 299, McRae Rookie Auto, Garcia to 199, Springer, Game Used, Campero, Doyle to 99. Wagner rookie auto. Diaz mini diamond. How about that James Wood shadow etch? Looks sweet. Green Maeda. Chrome MVPs. Green Leisure. We got some parallels. Rivera to 999. Dunn to 150. Gilbert to 99. Conine to 199. Base Geos. Youthquake Imanaga. Some more base Geos. Youthquake Whitcomb. Ben Rice rookie auto to 499. Mookie Betts Ultraviolet All-Stars. And a Bryce Harper green image variation to 99. Break number 3. Right away. Let's start with one of these. Good luck, break number 3. Shadow Etch is huge. Yeah, that's a sweet looking card. What happens if you only get one okay card? I mean, you get what you get. That's the nature of this business. You might not get any good cards. You might open up, you might go to the store, buy a box, not get any good cards. That's, sorry, you know, that's how this works, unfortunately. But everybody gets something that's in a break. Everybody gets cards. No guarantees in this world, Chad. This world of collecting cards and opening packs and boxes. But you know what you did get? A heck of a good time live on Stryker Breaks. Rooker, I challenge you to go watch any other break. Any other baseball break. I challenge you. Come back, report what you've seen if you dare. There won't be a lot of reporting to do. It'll be like, wow, that was a horrible time. I had to turn a channel. Jace Young, Refractor, Youthquake, Amador, and another gold. Garrett Mitchell. Man, these sideways ones, 24 of 50. 26. What are we at? Yeah, 26. Kumar to 299. Chase McDermott to 99. How does that slip through the cracks? Well, fortunately, who's got the Dodgers? Ryan, they will take care of you on this, okay? Topps will take care of you on this. That's awesome. 100 of 100. Randy Johnson, World Series champion 2001. Oh, that is lovely. Brian, sweet hit. Sweet. Base Gio, Sagano, Senga, and Lauder. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. The hit of the break. Should we do a hot B for this? Words cannot describe my disappointment. However, words can describe my elation with this glorious Randy Johnson auto. Did he pitch? What'd you say? Did he pitch last night? Wiki says he ain't lying. I tried watching other previews. Had to turn it off like 5 different channels. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't watch anybody else. Unless they're like friends of the channel and like, you know, my friends. I like they're good anyway. They're better anyway. But As a QC professional, I'm fuming. Logan coming in with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. He pitched terribly yesterday. Oh, yeah, I was just going to ask. Pitched terribly, eh? Did they lose then? I was going to put a couple of marbles on that one because I've been super lucky. Some call it skill. I've been super lucky with my sports betting / daily fantasy baseball lately. To the point where I'm just like, hey, to my friends, just like put everything on this, and it hits. Would that be considered an error card? I don't know, but I would submit it to Tops as a damage or whatever. They'll send you a new one. They might even send you a better one just because, like, oops, sorry. Dodgers lost. Whew. It's a good thing. Good thing I didn't. I just didn't feel it. You know, I was looking at that game, and the odds were minus 210 or 220, minus 225 for the Dodgers yesterday, and I'm like, something don't smell right about this one. I don't know what it is. But the first game back from the All-Star break, or the first game back after Minnesota was playing in Colorado, here's a free one. Free one for you guys. When a team goes to Colorado and they're on a road trip and then they got to go from Colorado to like some other place, even especially like you're going across the country, that first game back at the other place, they're going to lose most of the time. Of course, it depends. There's so many factors, but if they're going against a good team with a good pitcher and they're on a road and a not so good pitcher or even just a mediocre one, think about it. Luciano. Prism. Nice James Wood. Fortune 15. I like these. That's probably my favorite common insert in a while. Dylan Cruz, rookie. All etch. Lockridge. Ben Rice, rookie. Otani power players. Paul Skeens. Oh, another shadow etch. Vlad. Shadow etch is more common out of the Breaker's Delight. So to pull this out of a hobby box is pretty tough. We're on break number 3, Gabriel. Very nice. Up on the stage. Probably worth more without the auto. I know, I was kind of thinking that too, Paul. That may be the case. What is this, our third Ellie Future Stars? We've gotten so many so far. Brooks Lee, James Wood, base. Christian Walker, refractor. Power players, Jordan. James Wood, power players. Blue Ray Wave? Oh, Blue Ray Wave auto. I was going to say, I thought the Ray Waves only came out of retail, not the autos. Zebby Matthews, 63 of 150. Going to Chris. Leo Jimenez to 199. Can we get to 300 likes real quick? I beg of you. Hit that like button. Another Breaker's Delight. No Otani or Judge yet. You know what? I don't think so. Unless, I mean, I may have passed by him for just base cards. All Chrome gets sorted and distributed. It's not like I'm gonna put that card up on the stage, but we're mostly looking for like the parallels of those guys. Those are the big boys. Another Shadow Etch. Guys, we are crushing the Shadow Etch. Here we go. Kobe Mayo rookie. Oh, look at this. Orange, true gold, red. This is a crazy box. Get ready. Strap in. Brian, Shadow Etch for you. Ben Rice, Youthquake. And an orange geometric to 25. McClanahan, 3 of 25. Tampa Bay, Christopher Nice and the Guardians. Jose Ramirez, 5 of 5. Big hit. Jonathan. True gold auto. Here we are. Jose Siri. Oh, it's not an auto. 40 of 50. Just a true gold hiding in there. Refractor. Baroa. Rookie autograph to 499 for Gabriel. And a color match. Amador to 250. Rockies hit for Brandon. Some base geos. Pena, Lugo, and Yelich. The design looks much better in Chrome than I thought it would. Yeah, it looks good. I like last year's design a little bit better, but not to say that this is not a good design. It does look good in Chrome. Kind of reminds me of a combination of 2024 and 2019. Oh, these are just breaks, Jeremy, so these cards are all spoken for already. Man, we got a lot of stage hits. Little mid-rip break. Firestarter, the 57-month. Goodness. Good afternoon, sir, and God bless to the best breaker. Thank you, John. You the man. You've been here forever. I've seen you through several name changes. '24 Topps update. How many good? There's a Merrill debut. There's a Yamamoto debut. Gavin Williams debut. Skeens true. Holiday true. Colt Keith and gold. Payampas. Bobby All-Star. Rainbow foil. Barnhart. Couple of yellows. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, we will take that. Oh, that's a nice card. That is a potential grader right there. Brian. Update hangers are just so good. I know they are, man. I got a sealed case of those hangers, just waiting for a rainy day. I want a PC rip a case of them. I think it'll be fun to try to hold off, maybe for another couple years, till some of these players out of the 24 class really establish themselves as some of the best players in the league. It'll be fun. But I think about it, like, you know, I made that wax PC video showing off some of my sealed wax collection. That was only a portion of it. But I love opening like a case of hangers. Oh, it's so fun. Ooh, another freebie. You are not guaranteed anything out of one of these boxes. We got something. Green Slayton. Holiday. No hitter. To 699. Lorenzen. Wyatt rookie. And our hit is Will Smith. Jamo, what would you list it for? I don't know, like $1 million, roughly, give or take, 998,000. Mitch Haniger. One of each remains in break number 3. Which one's gonna have the banger? How about all 3? Start with the hobby, move on to the jumbo, and finish with the Breaker's Delight. Let's turn 2. It's happening. Even ripping the plastic off the hangers is satisfying. Yeah. Everything about them. How many breaks? We're doing 5 today. It's release day. Oh. Topps Chrome release day. We're gonna be back at it on Friday with rips. Probably do a little more of a mixer. Might add in some other stuff. It's been tough getting a hold of Topps Chrome. Some of the companies sold out before even release day. And then they jacked their prices up. After I made that video, everything got jacked up like an additional percentage. Like the hobbies went up to like $325. I saw them at $350 some places. Jumbos went up to $600 to $650. These prices fluctuate. Like I said, release day usually it's the most expensive, but when it's a high demand product, it usually doesn't go down for a while, if at all. I think like what happened last year may happen this year, so we can kind of try to prepare for it maybe. But after Topps Chrome update came out, people flooded, like rushed to get that, and that was tough to get for a while, and they jacked the prices way up. And then what happened in the downtime of the baseball season, like after the season, the regular Topps Chrome boxes dropped in price. Topps Chrome Hobbies, Jumbos, and Breaker's Delight. And then just as we're like about a month ago, they jacked back up. So it's tough to predict exactly when and how that'll happen. But if we use last year as a template and you're looking to buy this stuff at a cheaper price, it may be, let's see, maybe like right after the season starts would be the time potentially for like once Series 1 has come out and people are buying a lot of Series 1, they'll kind of forget a little bit about last year's Chrome maybe. But then again, it depends on if any of these guys really like take off as stars. James Wood's kind of already there, but usually what happens is when you're a rookie, you'll go through a period of slumping as the pitchers and opposing teams kind of figure you out. So you got to overcome that. Some guys it takes longer than others, and then the second year can be a big slump too for a lot of players. But if they already went through that slump as a rookie and kind of figured it out, they'll have a better second year. Nick York. The reason I say that is because that affects the price of the wax. Negative Nick York. Going to Kurt. Both still available? No way. If you're interested in buying it, anybody out there, buy it at that price. Trust me. You may, I mean, you'll regret it if you don't buy it at that price. And then like a week from now, you're like, oh, I want to buy some. You'll go to Blowout and it'll be like $3.25 a box. Maybe it goes back down to $2.99. Tough to say. Can't predict the future. Can just spot patterns. Jackson Holiday, future stars. Skeens Flipperoo. Why are you flipped around? No reason. It's just the cup card. Grant Koch. Going to Kurt. Mookie. Darren Baker to $2.99. Yeah, the prices change, Aaron, all the time. Yeah, the pre-order price is like, no matter what you think it should be, over the last couple of years, when Topps has a pre-order for this stuff on their website, you should buy it at that price because it will only get more expensive because they've changed the way that they release this stuff to everybody. Topps has changed the way that they do things. So like you gotta spot these patterns, man. And there's nothing that says that the patterns won't change, that they won't start doing things differently, but the way they've been releasing things in waves to both suppliers, distributors, LCSs, breakers, everything, the prices go up after the initial wave. They have every single time. Now, if it's a substandard, subpar release, or even like a low-end release, that might not be the case. But for anything that has guaranteed autographs in it, that's been the case. Any case hits, yeah, we've hit, I don't know if Shadow Etch is a case hit, but we've hit a couple of these. We've also hit a couple of these World Series champion autographs that are rare. I mean, on the stage right now, we've got a red to 5, 2 Shadow Etches, the World Series champion, and a true gold, and an orange to 25. So we're doing pretty good. What is the most viewers you've had at once in a stream? We were just talking about that. I think it's like 1100-ish. I thought there'd be a lot more people in here today. I'm surprised. Well, we did get started way early. Normally we start at 2 o'clock. I wanted to start early. Billy Cook. Yar. It's just a pirate name. And he plays for the Pirates. Kurt. Getting some hits. Lee, Refractor. People at work. Hasn't mattered in the past, really. A lot of streamers stream during the middle of the day. Get tons of concurrence. Actually might help. People want something to do at work. Want something to throw on. Garden's going awesome, John. I got harvested quite a bit of broccoli already, and that's an image variation. And green beans are coming out now too, and potatoes are almost ready. It's going well. Image variation Bryce. We've gotten 2 of these. We got the green speckle and a rainbow and a refractor look. Well, it's just I think that's just the base look. It doesn't say refractor on it. Austin Wells. Any thoughts on the new graded grails thing from Cards HQ? That dude... that guy's a businessman. I can tell you that. That dude will find a way to make money. I mean, he's a motivated moneymaker. He'll just go after any meat. Like, I see a way to make money. Let's go all in. I respect it. As long as there's, you know, I like the fact that it's getting PSA involved. Here's what I can tell you about that. I do like the fact that there's a third-party authentication, a third-party randomization, making sure that the hits are in these repacks. I would not recommend buying repacks from people you don't trust, from people you don't know and trust and have a long, established, flawless credibility in the hobby. Don't buy repacks from anybody other than like top-notch people who've been around for a long time with a solid A+ reputation. So the fact that they're going to be sending their repack stuff away to PSA to kind of get authenticated and like this is legit, that's good. It's very good. And Jeff just keeps the money rolling. Dude's a moneymaker. 39 of 50. True gold. Lapeer. Auto. I thought that might have been a gold. There's a Skeens refractor. Like, you got to give the guy credit, man. Even if you don't like him or whatever, a lot of people, he's a very polarizing character. But you got to respect the game. And he's employing a bunch of people. That's good too. Small business owners like employing a bunch of people. That's a good thing. You know, jobs don't grow on trees. So anybody who's like putting their self on the line, their money, they're putting it up and employing a bunch of people and paying salaries and wages. It's like, good. Go get them. As long as it's legit and transparent. Why grade a 101? Well, you'd want that thing in a slab, wouldn't you? You don't have to grade it, but just getting it in an authentic slab at the very least, I think would be a reasonable idea. It'd be worth more too if you're looking to sell it. There's 2 reasons. Any heirloom tomatoes, we've got just cherry tomatoes going. I don't like tomatoes, so it's just my wife it's just for her. And you get one cherry tomato plant will supply you with so many. It's crazy. 2 negatives so far. Xavier Edwards and Nick York. We're going to have a really nice potato crop. Pretty excited about that. My wife makes potato soup that is awesome. Good afternoon, Craig. Happy Wednesday vibes. Happy Chrome Day. Matt Shaw, rookie. What's up? I did have a good break. I worked most of it, although I had a solid 3 days off. But I prepared before I left so that I could have some content on the channel for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, that is a banger. On-card Future Stars, 99 of 99. That's a sweet hit. Jonathan. Churio. Yeah. Very nice. Pulled the 101 2001 World Series MVP Jeremy Pena, 2021. Pena? Would that be, it would be 2021? Or, yeah. All right. Have you encountered any pests in your garden this year? Yeah, but congratulations, Justin. That's an awesome hit, dude. Any pests? Yeah, my wife's been taking care of the pests, so just like eating, just probably caterpillars or some kind of bug, little bug, eating some of the leaves, but she's got some kind of natural pesticide that it's like a powder she puts on there. It takes care of it. And we have it fenced in so the deer and rabbits can't get in there. So we don't have to worry about that. Are there parallels of the Future Star? I believe so. Usually there are, yeah. We haven't hit one yet, but usually there are parallels. I can check, and it's right here. All parallels. Future Stars. Yes, there are. Chaparro to 199. Aqua. Skeens 89 or 90. Mason Wynn. Yeah, Vacation was awesome, man. What do you think of this year's Ultraviolet? Not a big fan. I talked about it a little bit earlier. You can get my full breakdown of it, but I've got a lot of things I would change about it. I really liked last year's. And even the year before, but last year's was especially juicy. Doesn't juicy define it? Last year's? It's exactly what it was. Just juicy. Okay, last box of break number 3. And we got a Breaker's Delight. How often do you water your tomatoes? Like every day. They take quite a bit of water. Middle of the summer, real hot. You feel a 101 coming? Good. Is there HFA parallels? Let me see. I think you can get 101s from what I've heard. Home field advantage. Where are you? For some reason, it's not on my high-end inserts. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Why is it not on my high-end insert? Oh, there. I don't know. Ryan Bliss, Youthquake. McClanahan to 50. Another gold. Nathaniel Lowe, 299. Green Geo, Nacho Alvarez to 99. And an autograph. This is 10 of 150. True Blue, Zach Penrod. Going to Boston. Jesse. Oh! Dude, look how close we were to... Oh... instead it's Andres Chaparro. 6 of 50. Dakota. Oh, Dakota, you were so close. Oh my gosh. Why would they even trick us with another national of this guy? Some guy. Some base geometrics. That was heartbreaking. I thought I was going to have to do a little dance. Oh, this is the brakes. No, no way. Yeah, we have a like an awesome broccoli crop this year. Normally it's pretty hard to grow that and get big heads of broccoli. In the past we've grown it in just like smaller heads of broccoli, but this year they're all huge and awesome, and we've already harvested a whole bunch of it, and now we're on like the second. Like once you harvest it, they grow 4 more heads out, or 3 or 4, where you cut the last one, so it just keeps producing. Same with the green beans. Every time you snip one off, like it sends a message to the plant like, keep making them. Greenskeeper. Chiming in from work, don't you dare tell my boss, so help me God. Miss all you animals in Stryker. I hope all is well with the garden and the fam. Hit the like as if it stole your wallet. Cheers. Thank you. Good vibes, brother. Appreciate you. You're just in time for the garden talk, while we top load the last few cards of the break and keep moving on to mixer number 4. Matthew says, I really want to pull my first 101. Don't hold your breath, but I hear you. It's been a long time since I pulled a 101 from IPC, and I open quite a bit. So it's a really special thing when you pull a 101. And you want that experience to happen over and over, but it is a rare occurrence, and usually the higher end stuff holds the 101 types. And you gotta spend a lot of money on hobbies and jumbos and stuff like that to actually realize a 101. Or you could just get lucky and out of your first blaster box pull one, you know? Some people are real lucky with that kind of thing. Okay. Skeens Refractor. Holiday and Skeens. Youthquake Ben Rice. Pena, Lugo, Yelich, Base Geos. Some Woods. Holiday. Green Slayton. Wood Fortune 15. Refractor Chase Young. Some more Base Geos. Amador Youthquake. Locklear Auto. Chaparro to 199. Gillespie True Gold to 50. Man, that's to 199. Oh, the no-hitter for Lorenzen to 699. Oh, what the heck is this? I forgot about this. We got the missing auto refractor Kasparius. McDermott to 99. Rocker to 299. Gold Mitchell to 50. Gold Geo. Lots of golds. True Gold Siri to 50. Amador Purple to 250. Nick York. Negative. Will Smith Game Used. Jackson Holiday. Yeller Rookie. Baroa to 499. Matthews to 150. McClanahan to 25. Coke Rookie Auto. Baker to 299. Billy Cook Autograph. Bryce Harper Image Variation. Ben Rice Refractor. Xavier Edwards Negative. Youthquake Bliss. Talkman, Class A, and Stevenson Base Geometrics. Chaparro to 50. Penrod to 150. Alvarez to 99. Lowe to 299. McClanahan to 50. Shadow Etch. Vlad and Kobe Mayo. Red Jose Ramirez. Color match to 5. 5 of 5. Red Geometric. Randy Johnson, World Series Champion 2001. 100 of 100. And Jackson Churio, Future Stars, 99 of 99. Got some strange numberings here, but that was a good rip. Break number 3 had some bangers. Time for break number 4. Boom! I like starting out with one of these. What was that? It was Helen Keller. Sometimes she likes to make an appearance randomly. For your pleasure, for your viewing pleasure. There's all kinds of little hidden inside jokes at Stryker Breaks. That's why you need to be here for all the streams the whole time, or you might miss something and be like, what? 577 in the chat. Hit that like. We're working our way to 400 likes. If we can get there, a magical fairy will fall from the sky and drop us a 101, allegedly. It's this kind of break. Are we ready? Let's go! What's up, Lawson? Missing auto error equals 101. All right. Refractors. Mazur. Strom. And another Mookie. Ultraviolet. Mookie Betts. Yeah, man. I really just wish Topps. And Topps, we can work something out. It'll be beneficial to both of us. And everybody, actually. When you're finalizing inserts and everything, just everything, basically. Hey, Stryker, what do you think? I'd have stopped you. I'd have stopped you on this one. Been like, we can fix this easily. It's not going to take a lot. Not going to take a lot. We can do this. Oh, it's one of my favorite inserts. Youthquake, McCreevy. Gore to 199. Zach Gallen to 99. Martinez to 150. And Kobe Mayo auto. Rookie auto for the Orioles. Patrick. Congratulations, Patrick. How about Tyler Gentry base auto? We got 2 base autos out of a Breakers Delight box. That's blasphemy. That should never happen. Should always get at least 1 for the price of these things. But we did get a ultra violent Mookie. First of all, I would say, why don't you make that Mookie a little more violent? He looks... just doesn't look violent enough. Kobe Mayo's auto's weird. Yeah, it's something. It's big. I pulled a few Kobe Mayo autos. And I know what you mean. There's something about it. It's a little... it's just different than most autos because of the sheer, like, size of it. It also looks like it says cut. I'm not sure why there's a T in that auto. There's no T in his name. Maybe that's supposed to be a Y? It's like a real shoddy looking Y. I don't know. Open space between the auto, yeah. Well, like when you do an auto like that, the auto is going to be streaky too. I've seen a lot of Kobe Mayo autos that are streaky because when you're like making these big just movements with your pen and big fast movements, it creates a streaky auto. You'll notice that any of the smaller autographs tend to not be streaky at all. Mayonnaise needs to sign him, yeah. He just needs to be a better player to get those deals. He's pretty good, but he's got some work to do before he gets a bunch of endorsements, especially from Hellmann's Mayonnaise. That'd be a big deal for Kobe. I swear to God, if he signs with Miracle Whip, I'll freak out. Like, Miracle Whip and Hellmann's Mayonnaise should have a bidding war on that fella. Kobe can just be like, I don't know, man. Miracle Whip's got quite a deal, and we got a funny little skit we're gonna do. If you're looking for representation, Kobe, I'm your guy. I've got an in with Hellmann's. Oh, the Mayo Clinic also getting involved in this bidding war? Oh, yeah. Actually, they're a separate thing. We can just secure that on the side. We're looking at a 1-to-1 bidding war with dressing. Don't they call mayonnaise dressing? Yeah, dressing companies. I hate Miracle Whip. It makes me sick. But I'll pretend that I like it for your sake, Kobe. And negotiations, I'll pretend like I'm a Miracle Whip guy for the time being. I'll have to make sure I do the negotiations on an empty stomach so I don't start gagging. So gross. Isaac Collins. Green Wave to 99. James Wood power players. What if they made you eat a mayonnaise sandwich or a Miracle Whip sandwich, like in the room? Like, it's all just, everything's Miracle Whip. And that's the process you got to go through to prove that you're a team player, is just eat a Miracle Whip sandwich. White bread. So gross. Can't even say it. Bologna and Miracle Whip and a slice of American cheese between two pieces of white bread. Angel Acuna. BJ. Two home runs for Devers today? Oh boy. Fake Mayo's dressing. The off-brand, they gotta call it dressing. Who puts that on a salad? They deserve the gas chamber. Meisner to 199. Oh, ew. Can you imagine? Just like fake mayonnaise on lettuce. Iceberg lettuce smeared with off-brand mayo. Oh. I hope nobody's trying to eat lunch right now. Can the Tigers get Devers? I hope. I would love Devers. I don't know. Is he like on the table? I just want him to make a move here pretty quick because time's ticking. And I like it when you can when you make a trade and they can be on your team for a while, establish a little bit of chemistry, get them like locked into the clubhouse, become one of the guys, get comfortable before postseason comes around. We're a 3 Mayo dressing household. I like Hellmann's, hate Miracle Whip. Wife loves Miracle Whip. Son loves Duke's Mayo. Wow. No, I've never had Duke's. Cheerio Refractor, McNeil, Webb, Kim Youthquake. Let's get a little peek on the side. A little peeky peek. Orange, gold. Yes. Schneemann 10 of 25 orange for Jarrett. Will Warren to 250. Got that perp. Drew Thorpe 50 of 50. Man, we have a lot of number matches. eBay 101's coming out today. For Justin. Chaparro again. You little snake. Coming in here with your Washington logo in the corner. Fooling us. Kurt. Jake Etter. Another White Sox for Justin. Lowe, Contreras, and Bassett. Base. Gio. This is the song that plays in my head when I'm at a person's house and they use Miracle Whip instead of mayonnaise for the sandwiches. Thank you, but I already ate. I'm not hungry. Thanks, though. Inside my mind. Why? Why? What am I gonna do? I'm so hungry. Just have some crackers. Mid-break. Break. With a 2024 update hanger. They better not do the same song again. These are bright. Don't these look bright? Wyatt debut. Caminero debut. Holiday debut. Carter debut. I see a gold coming up. Big potential for the gold. Come on, baby. Cade Smith. Rookie gold. Velasquez, rainbow foil. Willie Autumn Tales, that's nice. Lee debut, yellow. Parker Meadows. We need Parker Meadows to get back into the swing of things. He needs to step it up. Here we go. We got a 2024 Heritage High number. Oh, you got a Bonds auto? No way. Out of Series 1? Wow. It's only downhill from there, unfortunately. You are correct, sir. Chad likes 2024 design as well. Yeah. Superman was better than Jurassic World. Like, can Scarlett Johansson not smile the entire movie? Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I didn't see Jurassic World. That's just... no thank you on that. So I can't really compare. Chrome Teoscar to $6.99. I've been out on Jurassic Park since number 2. I don't even know what we're on now. 7. Tyler Black. It's just like, what are we making? Friday the 13th movies here? How many are we? 7 more? Why not? I guess if people keep going. Cosgrove to $6.99. Seawald. There's a Skeens rookie. Take that. White Montas. Oh, that's our first silver today. Paredes to 225. Renjifo. Aqua Holiday. Not a bad box. Got some guys in there. 3 boxes left. First the hobby, then the jumbo, then the Breaker's Delight. Where are we at for likes? 378 likes. 600 people in the house. Can we quickly get to 400 likes if you haven't hit it yet? Appreciate it. What's up, David? Release day is here. Are you opening any Chrome, brother? You had 11 1949 Bowman Tigers, including Kel rookie, lost in the mail. No. No. Like recently? Are you going to the National, David? TR3, I liked Godzilla -1 a lot. Like, that was a good movie. They're making a new Street Fighter movie. Yeah, I heard Street Fighter 2. I saw a picture of Baraka. Looks kind of cool. The problem with the Street Fighter movies has always been the graphics are not up to par with, like, technology of what they should be, in my opinion. Jeff with a $4.99 Stryker. I can very likely get you a free one-night room at Hyatt, very near the National if interested. I have elite status with Hyatt. Oh, really? Oh, I don't know if it's possible, but I can look into it. The problem is like, when would I be able? It would have to be, I don't know, like, because Friday we're gonna be breaking. I wouldn't be able to do it Friday. It's a long day. And then it would have to be like Saturday. I don't know what's going on Saturday. If my wife has plans or something. Got to look into that. It would have to be the whimmest of a whim ever. Just like, hello, airport? Do you have a spot on a flight to Chicago? Like, right now? It might. I don't know how that works. Barack. Oh, what did you say? Street Fighter? I heard there's a Mortal Kombat 2 coming out. Sorry. My mind was mixed up a little bit because I just saw that. The Baraka image for Mortal Kombat 2. So you said a new Street Fighter movie's coming out. Gotcha. Well, is Van Damme gonna be Guile? If so, I'm in. Oh, our first Chrome HFA. These look sweet in Chrome. Yes, they do. And it's a Nando and his City Connect. I love this. Yeah. Severino. Blue Lava to 150. Cody Rhodes' Guile. If your wife has plans or your plan. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. James Wood, rookie. Fortune 15, Dylan Cruz. Lee Refractor. And the Colton Cowser. Aqua Lava to 199 for Patrick. There's a Cruise, Will Warren Refractor. Dude, have we seen any Otanis or Judges? I'm still not looking really, but I mean, that doesn't count. All etch, that doesn't count. They got to be base cards. Ben Rice, rookie refractor's not too bad. Billy Cook again. Refractor rookie auto this time. Kurt. Billy Cook. Coming your way. That's a nice card. Skeens. That's going to Kurt. Refractor Skeens. Ooh, orange. Orange. Had Otani earlier. Okay. Yeah. Michael Harris. 15 of 25. Another horizontal, low numbered. Austin Wells. How does the buyback work? Is it just Judge? Well, it's whoever wins MVP for National League and the American League. So then their base cards, hold on to all their base cards, all their refractors, but I mean, like the inserts don't work, so it's just their base card and the parallels of their base cards. Hold on to all of them. When the MVPs are announced, there's a form. You just type it in online, like MVP buyback program. I send mine to Dave and Adams because I do a lot of business with Dave and Adams, so I'll just get my credit through them. But I think Blowout and Steel City probably does it too. Also your LCS, and you get $20 a piece for just the base cards, and then a refractor or unnumbered parallels are $40, and it goes up from there all the way to like $200 for $199 or lower. It's that easy. Jumbo box. Dressing. The word dressing needs to be replaced with top sauces. I like that. It's gonna be a nice top sauce. Yeah. I agree. I'll vote for that, Catherine. Let's make that happen. You have to just start using that vernacular and it'll spread like wildfire, because your waiter or waitress will just be like, they won't know what you're talking about at first, and then they'll get it and they'll be like, yeah, why don't we call it top sauce? I like this. Grant Koch again. We got some Pittsburgh autographs. Kurt is getting a bounty of guys. Billy Cook. Grant Koch. Let's put them right next to each other so we can just enjoy the sight of it. Look at what this guy in the chat, RSMMC, says. He, she, whatever, doesn't even know what we're doing. It's so ironic what they're saying. So ironic. Sasaki. I just keep it up there too. Mods, just let it live. I want it to live on forever. Sasaki. Nicole, congratulations. Josh Lowe, negative. Ignorance is bliss. 5.8 war for who? Who are you talking about, Chad? Oh, PCA. Dude, I was watching the game. Garrett Crochet was pitching the other day. PCA made him look like just like a nobody. What do you get? 2 doubles off of Garrett Crochet? Lefty, lefty? How do you even hit Garrett Crochet lefty, lefty? And Scooble. So they're very similar with their like delivery. And PCA just like, he looks so good this year. It's crazy. He is on some kind of a heater. But then he missed that one, like, that like, was kind of like a line drive, fly ball line drive. And it was like right out of his glove. And it was so disappointing because it's not an easy catch, but he just makes everything look easy. And then he missed that catch. And then he came back and hit another double. It was like, wow, this is going to be cool. And it's Barry Bonds, ultraviolet Barry Bonds. We have pulled some of these today. Amazing Coins for You says, hello, I'm new to your channel and to collection cards. It looks like my daughter and I will have fun. Well, this is a good channel for you if you like baseball cards. I try to make informational videos, educational, and entertainment videos for the hobby, for the community. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Hopefully I can help you out a little bit. I know how overwhelming it is getting into the hobby. I've been there. I collected when I was a kid and then took a little hiatus and then got back into it about 2018. And things have changed so much that it can be overwhelming. So just, if you got any questions, if you're new, there's an Ohtani. Potential $20 MVP buyback card right here. Angel Martinez. Just drop some questions in the chat. If anybody's new, we'll try to help you out best we can. Camille with a $20 super chat. Thank you. Very nice of you, Camille. Appreciate that. Jarrett. Fortune 15. These keep throwing me off, that gold in the middle. I wonder if Fortune 15 has a parallel. I don't think we've seen, other than Youthquake. Fortune 15 does have parallels, all kinds of different ones. So yeah, I just got to keep my eye out for those. If you want blasters, go to Lids. Okay. I might make a little retail trip. Stay tuned tomorrow, guys. I'm going to try to get some blasters. Make a blaster box video, talk about value, see what kind of, if any, value there is there, but I believe it's pretty good. We already talked about it a little bit. They're called value boxes, and they really are. Chris, what's up, man? Happy Chrome Day. What's the best way to look up and match parallel variations? There's so many in Chrome. I go to Beckett. Beckett.com has like a list of all the parallels, or you can go to the odds sheet. The odds sheet has a list. Tops, type in Tops 2025 Tops Chrome odds, and it'll take you to the odds sheet, and it has a list of everything in there too, and the odds. I'm gonna put this value sheet. Hold on, we'll go through this pack. I'm gonna show you. Miguel Vargas to 199. I'm gonna put this value sheet up for the slammers. So if you want access to all the value sheets that I make, join Patreon, become a slammer. The last several that I've made are up there, and all the new ones that I make from here on out, I'm gonna put on Patreon for all the paid members to have access to. I'm gonna put a link in the chat right now. But these value sheets are super handy. I make videos and like give the information away for free, but if you want that at your fingertips at any time to cross-reference if you should buy like any format, depending on the price increases and stuff, it's handy to have, especially if you're at the store or something, you're at Meijer or Walmart and you're like, man, they got these value boxes here, or mega boxes, or whatever the heck they come out with. You can just check the value sheet real quick and see like what you're looking for. If you're looking for like a tough to pull parallel or autograph, or like if you're just chasing like basic variations, wondering what the best format is, it's a good resource to have. Would you recommend or approve of grading through GameStop? I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't. Yeah, that's just me. I know a lot of people have. And I guess like the best way to put it is, if you've only got like 1 or 2 cards and you don't want to pay for a PSA membership, that would be a decent way to go. I can't recommend it because I haven't done it yet. I haven't gone through the process, and every single time I go to GameStop, the clerks are relatively clueless in general and also about cards. It's a GameStop clerk. Think about that. And then go, this guy's handling all my cards and all my stuff. So, I mean, you do what you want. If you only got 1 or 2 cards or something and you just don't want to pay for the membership and all that, then I could see going that route. But you're gonna have to make your own choice if you want to hand your precious cards over to a cashier at GameStop and be like, all right, they're in your hands now. I hope everything goes okay. Stuart Baroa to $2.99. Like literally every time I go in GameStop, they're so clueless and or mess something up. I can't see myself giving my cards to those guys to get graded, but everybody's in their own unique situation. Like last time, here's just one example of like every time I go in there is something different, but here's the last time I went in there. Just asking for like, hey, do you have any Topps Series 2? It's a new release. It just came out yesterday. I went in on a Thursday. It came out on Wednesday. And the guy just like, oh man, everything's on the shelf right there. And I'm like, well, it's not on the shelf. I just didn't know if you had it in your little drawer there that you guys keep your back stock in or whatever. He goes, hold on. Goes on his computer, opens his drawer. No. Okay, and I was still shopping around a little bit. He goes, well, one more thing, let me look. Had a whole case of them. Like 3 cases worth that he just didn't put out on the shelf yet. He was gonna send me away without buying any, just because like, yeah, lazy or unaware, uninformed. That's just like one small thing that happened. It's every single time I go in there, something like that. Nobody in the store. It's not like he was waiting on other people. It's just me, empty store. Wasn't gonna look. What's up, Gio? What's up, MJ? Stryker, if you had the option, would you rip 24 Series 2 or 25 Series 1? Probably Series 1. Series 2 is not very good. We didn't do hardly any Series 2 on the channel here. I like to only rip stuff that's good for breaks and for my own personal PC. And Series 2 is not it. But Series 1's like pretty overproduced too, but at least it's got some good rookies. Drew Thorpe to 250. So if I were you, I'd just open this. Get the best of both worlds for relatively close to the same price. When you're talking about like a blaster box or something, you know? Like a blaster, 40 bucks. Might as well just go chrome. Higher upside, higher floor, higher middle, higher ceiling, higher everything, and Topps chrome, more collectible. Nice James Wood, Jackson Merrill. You've taught your local GameStop a decent amount about baseball now. Yeah. David with a $10 super chat says, I hit a Luis Angel Acuna 101 gold printing plate auto on opening. Breaker's Delight case. Nice. What should I do with that card? Well, you definitely want to get it slabbed up somehow. Either you know, those printing plates are so tough to grade because they're just used and abused. And so you're probably, it's almost impossible to get like a gem 10 on a printing plate. There's a Judge, another MVP buyback potential. So you could just get it slabbed up, you know, like without a grade, just get it slabbed authentic. That's probably the play. Appreciate the super chat. Top celebration. Yeah. Those celebration boxes are good. I recommend if you're going to buy something like that from like a flagship, if it's Series 1 or a celebration box, I'd go celebration box if you can find them. They're kind of limited, so you might not be able to find them readily available. And also on the secondary sites, they've jacked up the price about $30 on those. So, you know, if you can find them in the wild, that would be the way to go. Okay, we got an orange and a gold Youthquake I see coming up. Connor Wong, Gavin Lux, Dr. Sticks, David Festa, Youthquake. Ian Happ, green to 99, and the Youthquake is Del Castillo, 22 of 50. Going to Brent. Drew Thorpe to 25. Billy again? We got a Billy Cook run on our hands. Kurt, I mean, you got a bunch of autos coming your way. Blake Dunn to 299. Adam. And Devin Williams, base geometrics. Jackson Churio cup card. And Jeff McNeil. Let's leave some of these up. What are your thoughts on buying and waiting a few years to open a box? Is that common to do? Depends on who you are and what kind of discipline you have. I do that all the time, but I'm not your average everyday collector. I'm a lot of different things. Collector, investor, dealer, breaker, hobbyist. I'm a little bit of everything. So, but I also collect wax. Not everybody collects wax. I have the discipline to hold on to stuff and not just open it, but that's really tough for a lot of people to do. One thing you have to consider when doing that is redemptions and expirations. But over the last couple of years, Fanatics has made it so they extended the time duration that they will accept redemptions, which is good. So you don't have to worry about that problem of getting an expired redemption as much anymore. But 2024 stuff is really good. So that that in particular, it depends on the year and it depends on the rookie. Like, who are you chasing? If you're chasing a rookie, like your PC rookie or something from the last couple of years, yeah, that's a great time. I like ripping old stuff. I also love ripping new stuff. I'm a little different. Dude, we got two violent cards. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys open up old stuff, older stuff? A decent amount? Or are you mostly like new stuff that you find on the shelves at the Walmart or Target? Or do you go to the LCS, pick up hobby? What's the play? What's the go-to move for you guys? Expensive hobby for kids. Well, hobby boxes aren't generally for kids. I mean, they're for whoever, but they're not geared towards kids. They're pretty expensive. Retail stuff that you'd find at any old store, hanger boxes, blaster boxes, stuff like that. You know, a hanger box is like $12. A fat pack's like $7. Those are retail formats, and those are more geared towards kids. There's also the super boxes they're like directly geared towards younger people and kids. Those are $40, and they've got like an oversized card and like just kind of like a pin, collectible pin, stuff that kids would like. What we're ripping today, not geared towards kids, geared towards big boys. Skeens refractor, Ben Rice refractor, a couple of nice base cards, Xavier Edwards, Wagner, and Low geometric, McCreevy Youthquake, Bassett Contreras, Low, Kim Youthquake. Got some parallels from 24 Heritage High number, Paredes to 225, Holiday, Rengifo, Kauser to 199, Martinez to 150, Gallon to 99, Gore to 199, Will Warren to 250, Teoscar to 699, Cosgrove. Dude, we got 3. That was a banger box. I didn't even realize it. 3 numbered chromes out of that 1 Heritage High number blaster. Meisner to 199, Lee, yellow, Kobe Mayo rookie auto, Gentry, Collins to 99, Sasaki, all-etch rookie rush, negative low, Chaparro, Elder, Martinez, Coke, Billy Cook refractor, Vargas to 199, Thorpe to 250, Baroa to 299, Churio, Williams, and McNeil base geos, Drew Thorpe to 25, that's an orange, Del Castillo gold Youthquake to 50, Hap to 99, Festa Youthquake, Dunn to 299, another Billy Cook, Severino to 150, Michael Harris, orange, Wave to 25, Schneeman, orange geometric to 25, Thorpe 50 of 50, eBay 101, Angel Acuna rookie auto, Barry Bonds ultraviolet all-stars, and Mookie Betts. You know, one thing I just noticed that I do like is the fact that the middle is different. That middle design, I like that. I see it and I appreciate it. And a home field advantage chrome Nando. Those look sweet. Wait till you get these in person and see them. They look great in chrome. Last but not least, break number 5. We're here. 243. We're ready to go. Did they get rid of Crushed? I don't remember seeing Crushed this year. There's a bunch of new inserts. Starting with a Breaker's Delight, break number 5. Good luck, break number 5. Can we get to 500 likes? We're almost there. We got 600 people in the house. A few more likes, we can hit a goal. Super boxes. Yeah, super boxes are surprisingly good. You get that little companion card in there too. And those cards usually have a pretty low pop. Like if you get that card graded, gem it up, there's not going to be a lot of them. It's a different image too. What is this? We got something sweet. Something sweet. I'm going to pull up my sheet. Okay. Volpe, Campbell, and... Ooh, is that the Radiating Rookies design this year? Jace Young. That is sweet. Yes, it is. I like that a lot. Radiating Rookies are... I'm going to pull up the production numbers. I'm curious. Radiating rookies. Wow, there's actually not a print run on this. Oh man, they're tough. Are these only to 25? I think these are only to 25 this year. Super tough pulls. Whoa. Not numbered to 25, but only 25 of them exist. That's what it says. From Chasing Majors. I'm going to double check the Radiating Rookies, the odds. LMP. Are they, is he calling that a parallel? Yeah. For some reason I don't see Radiating Rookies. Oh, there it is. Okay, 1 out of... You can only... We just pulled this out of a Breaker's Delight box, but my sheet says... Oh, got it. Got it, okay. Sorry for the delay. I'm very curious about this. Thinking maybe you guys might be interested in this as well. I keep losing it. Oh, here it is. Okay. 1 out of 481 hobby, 192 jumbo, and 1 out of 12 Breaker's Delight boxes. Doesn't seem that crazy. Like there'd only be 25. Auto version to 25, is that what I was looking at? It is. Thank you. That is what I was looking at. Hold on. Variations. Autographs. Inserts. Here we have it. Okay, Radiating Rookies. Print run of 700. That makes more sense. Print run of 700 for the Radiating, which is still pretty low. Relative. Martinez Youthquake. Sugano to 299. Churio to 99. Carpenter to 50. We got him coming back soon. Aldegary. The autos. The names. Michael. DeZenzo to 150. And a few base geometrics. Why does a rookie that misses most of their rookie year due to injury still have such a high demand for cards? Dominguez was out during his rookie year. Sasaki will likely be out his rookie. Well, it's about upside and potential. That's what drives demand. Upside, potential, and what team they play for. So for the Yankees and Dodgers, those are two of the biggest market teams. So there's the most people people want to collect them because they have the most fans in general. So there's a higher demand and the supply remains the same. So naturally the price will go up because Dominguez has been a highly touted prospect since 2020. Like people have been hardcore Jason Dominguez. And you know, that's a media driven narrative too. They were saying he's the next Mickey Mantle. That's an extremely high bar to live up. He's obviously not. He's not that. But he's still got that upside being a 5-tool player, although his defense is questionable, actually. But He's got speed, power, switch hitter. He checks a lot of boxes, and he was extremely young when he got signed by the Yankees. Sasaki, it's a little bit different. He's got international appeal, and sometimes international appeal will drive a player's hobby as well, because that, you know, supply and demand. There's more demand, worldwide demand for a player. And it's age. People age out. Potential ages out. So it's like, if they don't reach that potential by the time they're like 24, it's pretty much done with. Now, if they explode when they're 25 and all of a sudden they have a MVP season, demand goes back up. But everybody knows about Jason Dominguez in the baseball card collecting community. His hobby isn't nearly as high as it was. When he was in 2020, when he had his firsts, his Bowman firsts, the demand was crazy. His cards were sky high. Good idea, Dennis. What products do you recommend I rip with $150? You're at a weird price point, $150. That's kind of in the middle of a lot of things, Tommy. If you got $150 to spend, I'd probably spend it on blaster boxes of this. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but that's what's like going to be readily available. You'll be able to go to the store and potentially find some of these blasters sitting on the shelf. Whereas if I recommend you spend it on something else, you know, you might have to search online for it and then wait. Whereas this, you could go right to the store, buy it, and rip it and get your fill. So I'd say go to Target or Walmart or whatever store carries this kind of stuff, and I'd spend that amount of money on blaster boxes. You'll get the most bang for your buck. You'll get the most parallels, the most opportunities to get like a nice parallel of one of the good rookies. But it really comes down to who do you like and who do you want to collect, and then you take it from there. If you like James Wood, you're like, oh man, that's my guy. This is your product right now, especially. If you're like a Jacob Wilson fan, if you're a Tigers fan, there's a lot of good Tigers rookies, then this is your product. Also, they've got the MVP buyback program, so you can potentially get some of your money back in credit just for having the base rookies. We've already talked about that. I don't really want to talk about it again right now, but Jacob Wilson, there's a base Wilson. McClanahan to 199. Bowman's good too, but like if you're new into the hobby and you don't know prospects, it might be a little bit tougher of a less of an enjoyable rip for you. You got to know the prospects. Otherwise, you're going to be like, who are all these guys? I've never heard of any of them. But if you are into the prospects, then 25 Bowman is a good release. I don't know if you'll be able to find it in the store still. Probably not. So, but you can find it for pretty much the normal cost of what it was online. It hasn't really gone up in price. It's just kind of stayed the same. Drew Thorpe for Jason. Green Josh Young wave to 99. Going to Drew. I missed an Acuna refractor in the last pack. Oh my gosh, Jackson. Should I go back and find it? Show everybody? I think she's gone. She's long gone now. She will resurface for her rightful owner in their brake pack, though. Do you think 24 update is the best recent release? Yeah. Yeah, 24 update. The best is the Fanatics box. Second best is the Blaster box. I'm sorry, the Hanger box. Well, actually, I mean, if you got the money, get a jumbo. But those are expensive. They're like 400, 420. Just say $400. So those are expensive. At least you can get some hanger boxes for, you know, it's not going to break the bank to rip a hanger box of 24 update. It was $319 for a hobby and $40 for a blaster at your LCS. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think I'd get a hobby. I'd just get all blasters from a personal ripping standpoint. Like for breaks, it's a different story. We want guaranteed autographs. People want high-end stuff out of breaks. High-end potential. There is high-end potential out of blasters, just not as much. So I think, but from a personal ripping standpoint, and you got $300 to spend, I just buy all blasters. That's just me. I like opening that. There's more bang for your buck. You're getting way more packs to open. Funner. More time ripping and more parallels and stuff. A lot of greens coming out of here. Freddie Freeman green to 99. Grant Holmes green to 99. And Marcus Simeon green to 99. Another Zabby to 299. At least we got a parallel purple speckle for the twins, Rachel and Angel Acuna. Rookie autograph. Greg, nice hit. Trout. Gallon. Tucker. Base geometrics. Dave says, I wish they do buybacks for Rookie of the Year and Cy Young. Well, the thing about Rookie of the Year is those cards are going to be collectible on their own. So there doesn't need to be an additional program on top of that card because they already have value. MVP, they don't have really as much value because it's not their rookie card usually, unless it happens to be a rookie and they win MVP. But, you know, making it so that the MVPs are at least worth something is a good idea. I think for Topps Chrome update, potentially just doing something a little different it'd be good, but it'd be nice. But that's just like, think about it from Topps standpoint. The amount of work that they have to do to process all that kind of stuff. That's a lot of extra work, the MVP buyback program. That's a lot. Those are like employees that they have to hire and just work all that out. So there's no real reason for them to imagine having to deal with another release. Like Topps Chrome Update has another kind of crazy thing they got to keep track of. Doesn't sound ideal. I wouldn't do it if I were them. But from a consumer standpoint, we'd love it. We'd love that. Topps Chrome Update 2024. Not Topps Chrome Update, Topps Update. Are you ripping any Fanatics Megas? I will. They're not out yet, though, Retro. I think they don't come out till August. But, yeah, I did order a bunch of them. Also, you know, it's important when you're thinking of a dollar per parallel standpoint, when you're talking about value of the rip and, like, MVP buybacks, where are you going to get the most parallels? Because those base Topps parallels out of the Fanatics boxes, you get a lot of parallels out of those boxes. So you're going to you have a better chance of getting a $40 redemption, MVP buyback redemption card out of the Fanatics boxes as well. Hey, guys, I'm telling you, like, I would go use my link, buy a couple boxes of that, You'll regret it when if you don't buy any and you finally see, like, I don't know for sure because I haven't opened any, but looking at the numbers, looking at the checklist, looking at the odds, all that stuff, and plugging it into the value sheet, it says that those boxes are a good value. And there are only so many of them. There's not that many of them. I can't believe there's still any. If there are. Alex Jacob. I told you the same story with 24 Topps update Fanatics boxes. Dude, I was hollering from a mountaintop like, boys and girls, you're gonna want to buy these for cost while you can. And then they like doubled in price. They were no longer available through Fanatics. Now it's just secondary market, and you got to pay actually about 2.5 times as much as they were. I got a post on my channel. I mean, you're here. Just click on the channel. Click the link on the post. It'll take you right there. August 16th. It says a date. It's under the community tab. It should be like the last community post that I did. There's a link right there on my channel, community, and then just there's a link right there, right on top with a picture of them. So the benefit of the Fanatics boxes, there's multiple benefits. The best benefit is what I just talked about, the Topps, new Topps refractors. And you get 10 per box. So some packs you get 2 of them. There's 7 packs in there. Every pack you get at least 1. But not only that, you get all the other parallels too that come out of them. Here, I got this pulled up. Let me see how many parallels you get out of one of those on average. All parallels plus variations, you get out of the Fanatics value. All parallels plus variation says 10.2, but it's 10.52, but I think it's actually more than that. I think that might be wrong. Because you get 10, you get a guaranteed 10. And you're gonna get a refractor and stuff too, so. I don't know. There might be some issues with the spreadsheet this year. There might be some issues with all kinds of different things I've been looking at. Production numbers. I don't know how accurate all that is, but can only try. Victor Scott to $6.99. I just know on the website it says there's 10 of those per box. Maybe he's calling that a rare parallel? No. Oh, okay. So I guess you cannot get prisms or ray waves. Why don't we have the regular refractor up there? Unless it's down here. Yeah, I don't see regular refractors on this list. That's why. White Pilar, Green Jones, Jackson Holiday, Canzone to 225. Slayton, Wyatt, Manuel opening Chrome for the first time in 23 years. Wow. We've got 3 boxes left. Hobby, then a jumbo, then a Breaker's Delight. Thanks for joining me, and make sure you hit the like before you leave. We're almost to 500. Can we get to 500 likes real quick? We're almost there. If you just look down, hit the like, I'll be happy if we get to 500. Oops. There's someone calling in. Trey, also just getting back into cards. Welcome back. This is the place for you. Talk about everything you need to know. How the chrome breaks been? Pretty good. We've gotten a lot of cool stuff. Last break was really good. We got a lot of cool stuff out of the last break. We need a big, you know, we haven't gotten a James Wood auto, but we haven't opened that much. There's 166 different autos to get, so I wouldn't expect it. It's going to be a tough pull. Haven't gotten a Jacob Wilson, but we have gotten a couple of those World Series winners autographs, which are good. All right, another, ooh, that's a good one. All-Etch Rookie Rush, Jacob Wilson. There's not that many of these cards either. If I remember right, it was around 3,500. All-Etch Rookie Rush. Let's see. Chrome All-Etch Rookie Rush, 3,525, yeah. So it's not like the regular inserts, like the common inserts, there's like 35,000 of each one, whereas those, there's only 3,500. So there's 10% of those. Those are pretty nice. Green Lava, Matt Chapman /99. On Patreon, Best After Bart. Patreon, I post a video and a spreadsheet with a link to all the breaks and what team you got. We do the randomization before the breaks. Get it all taken care of before we even start. What is, oh, I thought that was an orange. Fernando /299. Dylan Cruz 90, Corbin Carroll Prism. Just the autograph. Diaz /299. D-backs hit. Dreamweaver. Dominguez Future Stars. Do breaks typically open up same time each day? Just usually, yeah, but when it's a big new release like this, I pre-sold some of the breaks yesterday to try to get ahead of the game, and plus I was starting early today, so I had to do that, or else I wouldn't have been able to start at noon. But normally the breaks sell around the same time. You get a notification on the Patreon app, so you download the Patreon app on your phone. And when I post a break or post a message or a video or something, or even like, you can DM me on Patreon. That's one of the benefits. Like, if you got questions about the hobby or anything whatsoever, you can just direct message me, and then I can keep all of the DMs like organized. Because I got a lot of people emailing me and messaging me every day. Tons and tons of people. Okay, so I got to be able to organize it all. I'm just one dude doing this, so DMing me on Patreon is the best way to get a hold of me, and you can do that when you're a slammer. But anyway, you download the Patreon app, and when I post the break, it'll just pop up on your phone. You can just like click the link and buy in real quick, because the breaks do sell out quick. A lot of people wanting to get in on a Stryker break. And then, but you also get an email, so you get notified 2 ways, just so you don't miss it. But the quickest one comes through the app, right on your phone. What do you think about robo umps? Bring them on. The umps are so bad this year. They're horrendous. It's the worst year for them. I don't know if they're just like giving up or what, but I've never seen umpiring this bad. They miss so many calls. Maybe it's because I mean, I do watch a lot of games. Not just my home team. I watch like every team almost every day. I have Big Inning, MLB Big Inning on, and then I also have like, I'm watching another game on my phone, and sometimes I'm watching 4 games on my PC and 4 games on the other monitor. Like, dude, I watch a lot of games, so I see a lot of missed calls. And it is super frustrating. I mean, I'm just a guy watching. I can only imagine for the players. Birdsong Gold. Birdsong rookie auto. 23 of 50. Nice hit. Jason. True Gold. Beautiful Birdsong. Like, this is a kind of card that a lot of people would like. A True Gold rookie auto of a relevant player who's actually playing in the bigs. Not bad at all. What is that? Corbin Carroll refractor. But yeah, Robo-Umps, bring them on. I want more than whatever 2 challenges. Like, I'll take the 2 challenges at first, but I almost feel like they should have like a challenge per inning. Like, we might need to take it there. And if you get it right, you get another one. It's so fast, man. You just put the finger up and it's like, boom. It's once they get it completely dialed in too. I know they've been doing it in the minors for a while, but once it becomes part of everyday baseball, it'll be faster and faster and more efficient. And I see no reason to completely, like 2 per game or whatever. I don't know. Umpires are worse than that. They're missing more than 2 calls a game, trust me. Badly too. Newt Bar to 250. Tigers got so screwed on calls the other day. It was almost unbelievable how bad it was. And it's also like it's like the hubris or the arrogance of the umpires not wanting to be wrong and not wanting to admit when they didn't see a call and not asking for help down third base, first base. There's some of that too. I don't like it. I just want it to be right. And some people will respond with, oh, but we want the human element in the game. And I respond with, yeah, that's called the players. We don't need a human element for umpires, except for maybe like out and safe and stuff at first base and second and third base, home plate, maybe a little bit of that, but you still miss the call. They miss it all the time. Simpson. I see no real reason to have a human element from the umpires. Or at least they should be able to be challenged many times. It's so hard. It is hard. I'm not saying it's like an easy job they're getting wrong. It's a very hard job, but that's part of the reason. But they need help. It's an incredibly difficult job. It's so fast. It's faster than your eye can see. So sometimes if you're like not exactly zoned in, or if you're being blocked in one tiny way, they're just whipping the ball around so fast. It's really hard. Yeah, I agree, Chad. They kind of do remind me of that. Sagano, negative. For Dan. Stadium Club's your jam. I like Stadium Club. I just picked up some 2014 or 2024 Stadium Club to do for upcoming breaks. Yeah, the pitcher and the batter can review. Yeah, I like that. Like they shouldn't have full reign to just challenge any old one they want. It should be limited, but their eyes are so good. The batter's eye and the pitcher's eye is so good. They usually know. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of calls that they challenge and are overturned. It definitely will happen, but not that much. That is a big hit. Color match orange. Kobe Mayo 15 of 25. Auto is not streaky either. Little bit on the tee, but for the most part, it's not. That's a sweet hit. Dan. Very nice. Orange Wave. Highly collectible. Orange. Are Fortune 15s not worth a sleeve, asks Anthony? No, they're common. I mean, yeah, you can. It depends on the player. Like, this is going to get a top loader. So, it just, everybody's preference is different on what you want to sleeve and what you don't want to. There's a potential $40 buyback card right there. MVP buyback, refractor. This is what I was talking about with why value boxes are good and why retails are a really good format this year. For individuals PCing, you know, when you're doing this MVP buyback chase, lots of parallels coming out of retail. And they're all, you get the Judge and Ohtani, it's $40. I don't know why I'm sleeving it. There's no need to sleeve that really because people are just going to send it away, but just getting into it. Yeah, man, this is the place. Come here, ask any questions. I'll try to answer them. A lot of new people. This is a good spot to come if you're new to the hobby. That's why I started the channel, is to help, basically just help people out getting into the hobby. There wasn't any resources. When I first got back into the game, there were very few places, if any, to go for new people in the hobby that could get like honest answers and people to answer questions and then also reveal the secrets of the hobby. Because when you find something out, when you figure something out, people like to hold on to that and not tell anybody. And I decided I wanted to be the opposite of that and tell everybody everything I know. Just give it away. Here you go. And that's why I appreciate people joining the Patreon group and supporting me through Patreon. Become a slammer. If you enjoy the content, if you get anything out of it, if you like watching, you know, it's free to watch. Join the channel. Join the Patreon group. Buy a baseball card off me off of eBay. Anything like that is greatly appreciated. I do this for a living, so I'm just grinding out in a YouTube existence. It's not easy. Any help is much appreciated. Any behind the scenes Stryker Unleashed content planned? Well, I just did a behind the scenes for my wax collection, but I put it on the main channel. Oh, this is our first lightning leaders. I like that. I like that. That reminds me of Scoring Kings. Remember the Scoring Kings lightning? It's like 90, is it 93? 94? Kind of reminds me of that. That's sweet. Bobby, that is a tough to pull. Alex, you're getting that one, my friend. Let's look at the lightning leaders. How hard is that to pull? Lightning leaders. Pretty tough pull. 1 out of 960 hobby. 1 out of 384 jumbo. And how many of those exist? Let's see. Go down to inserts, lightning leaders. About 1,300 of each of these players in existence. So that is on the lower end of the inserts. It's not like extremely rare. It's less common than this. There's about half as many of those than the All-Etch Rookie Rush that exist. James with a $10, a super chat just because. Keep being awesome. Thanks, James. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, the lightning graphic looks cool. Nice looking card. I like everything about it. The one thing that's kind of strange is that the Topps Chrome logo's on the bottom. It should be on the top. So once again, if Topps just a quick call to Stryker and like a FaceTime, and here's all of our mock-ups, and do you see anything wrong? What do we? I can take care of that kind of problem. My eye immediately sees any slight things that might be not completely efficient or ideal. Immediately see things like that. Josh Hader to 150. True blue. Too bad it's not numbered. They're not going to number it to 1,300, you know. Most of, like the inserts, base inserts, they don't get numbered, even if they are rare. Even if they're those real rare ones like the Shadow Etch or the Radiating Rookies, they don't get numbered, only parallels. Last but not least, Breaker's Delight. I hope you enjoyed the vibes today. One of the best days of the year for baseball card collectors. Topps Chrome Release Day. Here we have it. Breaker's Delight. Give us a monster out of here. How about a 101? Yeah, that's standard. Anthony. Like there were pre-order prices, and the pre-order prices are always a little bit lower, and then there's release prices, secondary market prices. Right now, they're $300 to $325 in that range. So 300's right where they should be. Where they should be. That's secondary prices, what everybody's charging. Some people are charging more because allocations aren't very high. So like your local hobby shop, man, you better get there on today. LCS is shout out to you. Anybody who's showing Stryker breaks in the LCS right now, shout out. Spend some money, folks, at the LCS. Grab the hobbies and jumbles while you can, because I know allocations are way low for this stuff, the initial wave. And when they offer the next allocations, the prices are going to go up. So it just is what it is. There's a $40 buyback potential. Love that. Darren Baker Youthquake Teodosio to $299. Campero to $99. Gold. Wilson Contreras to $50. Kurt getting in on the golds. Isaac Collins to $299. PJ with the purple speckle parallel. Rookie auto. Oh, we got this is going to be a good one. Future Stars auto on card. Jason Dominguez, 37 of 99. This is the second Future Stars autograph we got today. John. Nice hit. It's clean. On card. Randy. Siri. Vladdy. Before you leave, hit the like button and ring the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, make sure you know when I go live with a video, because I'm usually giving you good information that you can use to help inform your decision, your buying or passing decision on a release. Tomorrow, hoping to make a blaster box video. We'll check out those blasters, see if they're any good. I'm gonna rip some for my PC. I think the mega boxes are gonna be a while, although I thought I saw someone rip a mega box somehow already. I thought they were coming out later. And then the Fanatics boxes are even further down the road, but I'll be ripping some of those as well. We got Topps Finest coming out sometime soon. Archive Signature Series, Active Player Edition. And those are the things that are in the pipeline for upcoming baseball card releases. Friday, we're going to be doing some more breaks. So make sure you plan Friday about 2 o'clock. Be ripping. Doing more Topps Chrome. Going to incorporate some other releases into here. And if you've ever thought about becoming a slammer and getting in on the breaks, I got a cool Bowman's Best rip planned with multiple years of Bowman's Best going all the way back to 2017. That'll be fun. There's going to be a lot of good rookies and players that we recognize that are stars right now, that at the time were Bowman's best prospects, Bowman prospects. No, it's a radiating rookie we got. They look cool. They look different this year, DJ. The hits from break number 5. Victor Scott to 699. Anthony Volpe. What is that? Just a refractor? Oh, we got some refractors here. Kristen Campbell refractor. Martinez Youthquake. Base Geos. Del Castillo. Some more base Geos. Trout in there. We got a few random parallels from 24. Heritage High number. Diaz to 299. Tatis to 299. Chapman to 99. Simpson rookie auto. Sagano negative. Canzone to 225. Freeman to 99. Semien to 99. Holmes to 99. Churio to 99. Josh Young. Green Wave to 99. Lots of greens coming out. Luis Angel Acuna rookie auto. Zebby Matthews to 299. Drew Thorpe rookie autograph. McClanahan to 199. Kerry Carpenter gold to 50. Geometric. DeZenzo to 150. Rookie autograph. Kasparius to 299. Purple Speckle. Newt Barr to 250. Lightning leaders. Bobby Witt Jr. It's the only one we got today of the Lightning leaders. Josh Hader to 150. Darren Baker, Youthquake. Contreras, Gold Geometric to 50. Campero to 99. Teodosio to 299. Jason Dominguez, Future Stars autograph to 99. On card. Isaac Collins to 299. Space Geos, Randy, Siri, Vladdy. All Etch Rookie Rush, Jacob Wilson. These are pretty uncommon. We've only gotten, I think, 3 of them today. Very uncommon. Jace Young, Radiating Rookies. That's a sweet looking card, man. I like the design this year. Aldegari, rookie auto. Sugano to 299. True Gold Bird Song. 23 of 50. Gorgeous. And Kobe Mayo, Orange Wave, 15 of 25. Another nice one. Some decent hits out of break number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and we'll be back at it again on Friday. Look out for my Blaster Box video, hopefully coming tomorrow. Thanks for watching.